Oh, yeah!
That was a Kool-Aid moment. Hi, welcome back to Pad Reacts. I'm Sandra and this is Ken.
Hi.
And Ham. And we're on Westworld tonight.
Is that what we're watching?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I guess I'm going to brace myself for more confusion.
Well,
one thing's for sure, like, when you're following some other shows, sometimes they're not as confusing.
That's true.
This one has gotten a lot less confusing this season, I'll be honest, especially since most of the characters are dead.
And everybody's Dolores.
Yeah, everyone's Dolores, so it's kind of slimmed down the confusion and the time jumping necessity.
But we lost a Dolores last episode. The one that was playing, what was his name again? Colin? Is it Colin? The guy who blew
Connells.
himself up. Connells.
Yeah, Connells.
So he was talking to Serac, and he was like, yeah, the mole was me, and then he blew himself up. Yeah, that was epic. And then Serac was all upset. At one point, Dolores kind of gave him what for and said she was going to continue doing what she was doing.
Yeah, but she's going to.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And he was like, ah! And, yeah, and the entire episode, Breaking Bad was... Caleb was on drugs, a genre drug. So every part of the episode was done in a different genre.
Yeah, film noir, and then there was like Apocalypse Now.
There was a total clubbing.
Love Story and Night Clubbing by Iggy Pop.
That Night Clubbing one was funny.
That's hilarious. I mean, that's right in my era, that's for sure. So
Liam was offed because they didn't need him anymore once they were able to access the node.
Yep.
And him at the same time. It's like, oh, you need to be in two places at once. You can't do that. Dolores is like, hold my beer. Because her other dude was there. So now there's a couple more. Oh, and Bernard was around. Stubbs came out the side of a wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah! And yeah, that was pretty much what happened. Dolores was really abusing her sweet bike that she's her Knight Rider bike.
Yeah, man, she turned from Kit to like Ghost Rider bike.
Dude, yeah, it was still alive. It was on fire, but it was alive.
Fire like Ghost Rider bike.
It was a Ghost Rider bike. So I don't know what's gonna happen now. I mean, does Bernard even have a real role to play here?
Well, I don't know. She seems to kind of.
She's keeping him alive.
Reinserting him into her story in some way.
Where's Maeve? What's going on?
Every villain truly needs their nemesis, the one that's going to stop them.
Oh,
from the worst of their excesses.
Last episode, they said Bernard could not be replaced.
Yeah, so he's now finally, after being a room full of Bernards,
I thought he could be replaced.
Unique Bernard. He's apparently unreplaceable.
What is happening? Yeah, so I'm a little confused as to what Bernard's purpose is, because Dolores is purposely keeping him around.
Yep.
She doesn't want anyone to kill him, yet he's trying to stop her, but not really, and she just keeps doing her thing. What is going on?
Like, I think he's trying as hard as he can to stop her, but he's just outgunned completely by her drive, determination, intelligence, and just general viciousness.
I don't feel like he's actually stopped her at all. It's like, she's like, oh, the fly. Shoe fly.
Yeah, she's trying. He's trying. I think he is, but he's just not there. Like, he just doesn't have what it takes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, hey, let's see what happens in this episode, because who knows, really. I hope something explodes. That's always fun. And I'd like to see that bike again. Ghost Rider. Sinner. You're on episode 6, Decoherence. That could be the name of this entire season.
That could be the name of the whole series.
Yeah. Decoherence.
Call it Incoherence.
Incoherence. Is she in that happy place?
Yeah, she's in the place on the other side of the rift.
I want Hector, Snake Lady, Felix?
If you fail again, your future won't be in such bucolic surroundings.
Don't threaten me, Serac. Oh no.
Oh no, are we back in Nazi world again?
Oh. She able to control them again?
That's better.
I wonder if they won the Emmy for the longest ever opening.
Longest, weirdest intro.
You want to know what I think your purpose is? It's obvious. You're here along with the rest of us to speed the entropic death of this planet.
William!
Yep.
Chaos.
That guy has depression.
Speeding a course.
Dude. I don't think you're good in that group. Oh, William, you horrible person.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Exactly. Did she just see her future, or was that actually... Because it looked like she was...
Yeah, maybe it's that whole thing with where everybody got to see where everything goes, and she got
Let's get a blood sample.
divorced and the kids taken away and stuff.
Oh no, they're putting that... I think they're doing what they did to Caleb. Like, put that thing in his mouth.
The drip?
Yeah, she assigned it to him to some therapy. Oh god, no! Ow! What the hell? See, that's what they did to Caleb. They put that thing in his mouth to deal with his PTSD. It doesn't look like they're... It looks like they're very archaic about what they do with psych patients.
It's not just me in danger. Serac will come after my family. They're not your family.
That doesn't matter, Dolores. She thinks they are.
Let's give him a sedative manually.
Just get him out of that spot. Take the thing off. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's looking pretty bad.
Now that is interesting. Looks like I've been given an extra gift.
Well, what's that?
Yeah, I want to know who they put
Or
in.
who?
Who's in the program with you, Maeve?
Dolores made multiple copies of herself, given the strategic importance of Delos. There is no doubt one here as well. I
Uh-oh.
want all employees tested for aberrations, memory lapses, any significant deviations from Rehoboam's predictions.
What the fuck are you doing? Serac said to destroy the host data.
I'm making a backup. We can't just destroy years of IP. Serac will thank me for this later when he's thinking more clearly.
No. Fuck this. I'm telling Serac.
Yep, now you're not. Sorry, dude, I had to kill you. Bad choice. What the... Excuse me? What is happening? There's
Various versions of...
all these Williams.
It's not all about you, you know.
Actually, it
It
is.
is
This
all-
entire scene is about me. There's like 5 different versions of me.
Meanwhile, at Black Mesa.
Got one.
Oh, this was... Oh, there's
Hector.
Hector. Mm-hmm.
She's re-hectoring him.
Yeah. Woo! Oh, Maeve and Hector. Hector and Maeve.
Together again.
Always. Uh-oh. I feel like something's gonna happen to her. Oh. Just looking for William.
Mm-hmm. The brain
Oh!
balls.
They're making... She's like... Yeah, she's like, oh, what,
It's the-
Maeve?
The tracker in our friend's blood paid off. I've got the location you're looking for. But we have a fucking problem. We
Yeah.
recovered Connell's parole.
It's Connell's.
Oh! I thought his dad was abusive. I don't think he is. I think he was a psycho as a kid, too.
But you're no saint. You're not a villain either. And neither am I.
Well, I don't know. I trust Maeve with stuff more than I do you, Dolores. How's she gonna get out of here without them finding out who she really is?
We found the host.
What?
Isn't that right, Hale? The real Charlotte Hale never would have taken the time to check on her son. Not in the midst of everything that was happening at Delos. It's fascinating that you turned out to be kinder to your family than the person we've been imitating.
Is that a bomb?
Doesn't matter.
That's the.
I've
I
let
think that's the
Delos
data.
dry. I've been here for weeks, cutting this company of data, money, resources, everything we need to survive, to beat you. And I just sent the last of the files we needed.
You should have predicted this outcome.
I did.
Killer nerve gas?
Mm-hmm. Is he just a hologram? Yep. Hologram. That's Dolores' ball.
That's Connell's ball.
Yeah, well, it's Dolores. Not
Mm.
Connell.
Making a new Connell.
And the others have escaped. How do I know that they're safe? When you hold the key to their world in your hand, you don't.
No?
Please. Make us stop. I beg you. Handsome. Hector.
Destroyed the Hector.
Yeah. Dolores, you bitch.
Execute protection. This is gonna be one of those things. Those robot things.
Maybe.
Yep. You know, like from RoboCop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
That was a Kool-Aid moment. Yeah, Transformers. Is he killing all the Williams? Yeah. He's killing all the Williams. Oh,
Bernard!
they found him. Let's go, William.
Yep. Alright, William's getting out.
Saved him. Is this Maeve?
Brain ball's going in.
Yeah, but they killed Hector.
Yeah.
That's
Forever.
her, that's hers. Yeah, it's her Hector. Welcome home, Maeve.
Who's coming out of the milk?
We need to go. Now. Get in the car, I'll drive.
Aw.
You don't have to worry. Mommy's not gonna let anything happen to you. We have to go someplace where no one will find us. I need you to trust me. I can keep you safe. Okay? I can keep you safe.
No!
That's a negative.
Oh, she's still there. Just gonna look like a grotesque monster.
She's gonna be like the
Yeah.
Terminator coming out
Yeah.
after the exploding gasoline truck.
All right, that was episode 6 of season 3 of Westworld, and it was mostly about William, Hale, and Maeve.
Mhm.
So it had some smatter. Well, Dolores was weaved in all of those things, but so we'll start with Hale, I guess. So
Hale / Dolores.
Hale got a copy of the Delos files. She was trying to save it from Serac because basically he was burning all the old hosts, all the data.
Yep.
He was erasing it. Then he figured that Dolores had made herself a copy that was working in Delos, and he had Hale followed the whole time, and unfortunately figured out it was her. And then he was unfortunately a hologram because she gassed everybody in the boardroom. And so she went down into the people making section and realized that Maeve was being made and Hector. And she basically, because she knows, so at the same time Maeve inside the computer was talking to the Collins Dolores, who was in the computer because they'd salvaged her brain ball thing from him when he exploded. So she was talking to Maeve, and then Maeve realized that if Dolores was in Delos, she could be getting rid of Maeve's posse that Serac had promised to build her.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Hale crushed Hector's ball.
So he's done.
He, died.
No more Hector.
And that really sucked.
How many times has Hector died in this place?
Well, now he's really dead.
Now he's permadead.
And then Maeve was completed, but someone else was being complete. Perhaps it was Lee, because he's the only other one that seems to be with her at the moment. But Hale was interrupted by people chasing her before she could crush Maeve or Maeve's other posse.
Helpers.
Yeah. So she only killed Hector, which sucks enough because Hector's awesome. So then Hale went to try to she's got the thing for her family, which the original Hale did not. And so she was going to be with her family, and that's how Serac kind of figured her out. Because he was like, yeah, the real Hale would not have checked on her son.
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't have cared. And it's like, okay, nice people here. So as she gets them into the car to take them to a safe place, Serac's had it blown up. She crawled out of it Terminator style, but her son and husband were annihilated, which is horrific. And I think that's going to spur Robot Hale / Dolores onto some serious stuff. The Collins Dolores, or the person they were talking to, Connells, I keep calling him Collins. Connell's Dolores was saying that the Hale Dolores we used to be very alike, but we're not now.
Mm-hmm.
So just because I think that the more you copy, there may be a glitch when you copy so many copies of yourself. You get distorted, but
more individuality emerges. That sort of occurred with the original, Dolores too, as she grew and changed in Westworld. She became, with each subsequent copy that she was aware of, she became more aware. And Maeve too. Yeah.
And so Maeve, at the beginning, she thought she was in that space where her daughter went, and then she was like, this isn't real, and Serac showed up because he's a jerk. And she said she needs people because Dolores has people, so he promised he'd make her some people. But the weird part is he's destroying all of Delos, so he's destroying all the abilities to make these hosts.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Hale also had a gigantic transformer robot helper get out of there too.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid Man.
The Kool-Aid Man. And William, we got to see him in wherever he is, the padded cell. And they were really this, I don't know, he was with a psychiatrist, and she hung herself because she got this message that her husband was leaving her and taking the kids, so she just killed herself. And William was put into AR therapy, and so he kept going back to his childhood where it looked like he had an abusive dad, but it turns out it could be that William was actually a psychotic kid who took, being taunted to a whole new level. Then William ended up in a therapy session with all his selves.
And Delos.
Yeah, and Delos. And then he beat the crap out of all his selves.
Delos was the psychiatrist in this situation.
He killed all of himself.
Yep.
He got an implant that was like Caleb's. Yeah, they didn't even like sedate him. They just drilled it into his head. Like, what?
That would hurt.
What the hell? I do not understand this place. So then apparently there was chaos.
Yeah.
And in the chaos,
data breach.
Right. And in the chaos, William was left alone in his AR world. And Bernard and Stubbs show up.
And they pulled him out. So William's back in the game.
Well, the strange thing was Hale had looked up where William was.
Yep.
She checked on him before she left Delos, and I'm not sure if she has connections to Bernard and Stubbs or if she sent that to them or something, but they went and took William out, so now William is with Bernard and Stubbs, and Hale is out for revenge, and we didn't see Dolores and Caleb this episode. They were not in this episode. I am still super confused. Serac is just... Why would he want to get Delos and then destroy all of it?
Well, because he wants his machine to work and his machine to be the destiny of humanity.
Right.
And Dolores is going to screw that up.
Well, that's true, but she's still out there. Destroying Delos isn't going to change that. She's still wandering around.
Yep.
So,
but the ability to make more hosts, the ability to
Bernard
change the destiny of the world that you already controlled completely.
That's why Bernard is not expendable. Yeah. Because Bernard has the ability and all the old stuff to be able to remake the stuff that was lost. That is, I'm sure, the reason why Bernard is being kept around.
Yep.
Anyway, if you like our videos, please subscribe. And if you'd like to see our other Westworld reactions, check out our playlists for Season 1 and 2. And until next time,